Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Rogue Trader with me, Break It Dawn. So before we head to the next system, I do want to make one change to my ship, in case we run across any trouble on the way there. So we can't fire both lance weapons on the same turn. Yeah, we'll go with the torpedoes for now. Let's see if we can find a new route between Soto's Tomb and Aviorus. Nice. I'm guessing that sound won't stop, so may as well start reading. I wish to inform you that the sacred rituals addressed to the spirit of the ship have been performed. The Techno-Liturgy and the Rite of the Machine Blessing ended with a data meditation in order to comprehend the nature of the miracle sent down by the Omnissiah. Acquisition of sacred knowledge has not been recorded. How the spirit of the Void Ship was able to call upon the power of the Machine God and activate the warp drive remains an unknown. Yet, during my meditative ritual, the Omnissiah gave me an equally valuable revelation. The sacred spirit that lives in the valves of the ship's mechanisms differs from other analogous forms. The spirit holds a unique power that cannot be called anything less than a blessing of the Machine God. So what does this mean? Hypothesis. In extremis, the ship's spirit is capable of making unpredictable calculations and actions. It is impossible to predict how it will behave in any given situation, but I believe the spirit is currently showing obedience, at least for now. I recommend that we continue monitoring the ship and be prepared for new manifestations. Remind me what you wanted to find out. When the ship's warp engines was filled with the motive force despite the massive computational errors, a true technological miracle was achieved. No doubt it was the grace of the Omnissiah, but no such occurrences have been described in the catalog before. Hoping to gain sacred knowledge of the nature of what happened, I embarked on blessed research and prayer. The report is received. Thank you, Pascal. The Omnissiah knows all, comprehends all. Lord Captain, emergency report. The augurs have detected several void ships slowly encircling us. Our request for this pursuit to cease have been completely ignored, but an unmanned vessel has been dispatched in our direction, broadcasting only two words: Gift and Haidari. Exalted One, incinerate these void jackals. What does it mean? Jai's agitated voice comes on the Vox channel. Shireen, this whole thing stinks worse than a dead Grox. And it's also eerily similar to how Casbalican agents operate. With your permission, I'd like to see what kind of gift those tight-lipped Ashmags have sent me. The Voxmaster patiently awaits your instructions, flipping switches and occasionally emitting crackling static from your integrated Vox system. What ships are they? A frigate and 4 raiders, Lord Captain. No identifying marks, so they're probably pirates. Although the Augurymaster reports that they are well coordinated, more so than your typical Void rabble. I wish to contact the Pursuer's flagship. Apologies, Lord Captain. Our attempted calls to the unknown Pursuer's ships are being automatically relayed to the beacon on the pilotless vessel. So I do believe it's a trap, and it is an unmanned ship, so I'm guessing an explosive of some kind. But Jai wants to see what it is, so we'll follow her intuition. Order the Voidborn to bring the package aboard. It will be done, Lord Captain. A shuttle carrying a retrieval team and bomb disposal specialists is already en route. Well, cool, they thought of it. Several tense hours go by. All the while, Jai Haidari paces back and forth across the captain's bridge. But at the first shriek of the sirens announcing the shuttle's return, She rushes down to the lower decks. Core, no. Jai's outburst blares from the comm bead, momentarily deafening you and a third of the officers on the bridge listening on the Vox channel. No, no, no. Why would the Exalted One doom so kind-hearted a person to such a fate? What void beast has done this to you? The Voxcaster picks up a quiet sob, the whining screech of an augment on the bulkhead panels, the crunching of metal fingers, and Jai cuts the Vox connection. Ahem. Lord Captain, the returning Voidborn report that the package for Jai Haidari was the head of a young man. Big Dis types swiftly at the cogitator keys. According to our archives, he was a member of her trade network on Footfall. The deceased is Trickster Core, one of the Trickster twins who engaged in suspect commercial activity on the station's asteroids with Mistress Haidari. Static comes over the line, the siren blares again, and the Vox Master turns to you. We have finally been alerted to an incoming Vox transmission. My officers are standing by to connect you to the unidentified parties. Load the artillery and allow the ships to draw closer, then connect me. It will be done, Lord Captain. A minute later, the Vox line crackles with static, followed by a rough, drunken voice. Well, I'll be. It's His Lordliness, Rogue Trader Von Throne-Darn Valancius. I humbly tug my forelock to you, my lord. We mean no offense. Our convoy's but a mark of respect for your holy self. You would have stopped to talk to us, would you, if we hadn't given your officers a good scare, eh? Oh, where are my manners? I forgot to introduce myself. Toto the Vulture, at your most noble service. In the Emperor's name, state your business or get off my Vox channel. Yes, the Emperor protects your lordliness. I won't keep you long. The thing is, I got a special mission for you. A little bird told my boss that you've got rats on your ship. Well, we're the best rat catchers this side of the Maw, your trader ship. And we're ready to take that problem right off your hands. All you have to do is put Jai Haidari on a pod and send her straight to the coordinates we'll give you. My boss has been after her a while, and he's generous to those who help him. You're no Vulture, Toto. You're the worst kind of ashmag. A voice just as rough as Toto the Vulture's burst onto the Vox channel. Tell me, you son of a Grox and a Void Jackal, who sent you? And the critter runs right into the trap. The Vulture chuckles hoarsely. I'm afraid I can't reveal his name. I can't stand option 4. In the name of the Emperor, you and your boss will pay for your insolence. So, the answer's no then. Ah, that's probably for the best, your lordliness. I make a bad negotiator, but a darn fine pirate. Before the Vox transmission cuts off, you hear a rasping shout. Dakwa says hello, Jai Haidari, and screw you. Hopefully this one goes better than the previous Void combat. I feel like our ship is just lacking power. I've explored and picked up every piece of ship equipment I could so far.
I lift up my voice in prayer for this vessel and its hallowed guns.
Yeah, it's gonna be a tough fight. You guys got 120 health. Enemy torpedoes. The enemy has launched torpedoes, however you can destroy them before they reach you. Torpedoes are always fired in salvos, and they do not have shields or hull integrity. Every attack that hits a salvo destroys 1 torpedo per shot. Note, from here on out you may encounter clusters of small ships that follow the same rules in combat as torpedoes. Ooh, Sunhammer Lance Battery. Alright, how do I want to handle this? I guess get torpedoes out first.
Torpedoes away!
Do what damage we can from this angle. I might want to swing out this way. Let's try this.
Set. Make every shot count.
Let's see what we can do with that. Alright, so I want to go after these weaker ships. Man, our shields are so weak, man. It's not that I'm using that glimmer shield either. As 10 extra points wouldn't have done anything there. We're getting torn apart. I don't know what you're supposed to do in this situation. That's rough. I don't think he's gonna be in range of my lance weapon, is he? Oh, he is. I'll try and get my shields back up. Alright, so he's gonna try and run away. I'm actually fine with that. Man, that side's still exposed. Can we not? I don't think we can run away.
We need to turn the tide.
One hit, we're dead.
Keep up the pressure. Let them taste our fury. Make every shot count. Engage the engines. Helmsman, take us in.
Alright, hopefully that's enough to dissuade him, and then we just have to deal with this guy. Who probably has enough firepower to break through our shields and kill us, so... we'll see how that goes. Now his front is exposed. So is mine. Just out of range. We can get into broadside range. Maybe do something with that.
Let them taste our fury.
I think this is probably the safest route, because it's also presenting my shielded backside to this guy. And I don't want to let those guys get away, but I don't think I really have a choice. Nice. Avoid him for 2 turns, I get my shields back.
Torpedoes, away!
That was just blow up in space here, right? I think I want to keep avoiding him for another turn. But I'm not sure how I'm going to do that. Could try to pull alongside him and broadside him. If he's not angled towards me, he can't use that one big weapon, right? If he can't bring this to bear, this should be the only thing he can hit me with, right? I pull alongside him. That's my understanding. He should be able to angle towards me, and the plasma torpedoes can't make that sharp of a turn. Oh, it's just out of range. How annoying is that? Well, my front is exposed. I'm hoping that hits my side. I didn't account for that. Oh, that was in range. Disagree with that.
Let the void sort them out.
New plan. So his rear is exposed to me. I'm going to try and...
Engage the engines.
Here we go.
Batteries, volley!
Nice. That was a big hit. I was going to try and make a run for it. Nice. Okay, I was... really didn't think we were going to win this fight. Oh, gosh. So he should just be trying to run away from me, right? Let's see if we can catch him. Oh, I should have stopped a shorter angle. That's fine. I think next turn we can get him. If I angle it correctly. It's supposed to be right behind him.
Coordinates set.
Well, one over, but still, it should be in range.
With the force of a supernova!
Everything else is just out of range. I think he gets away. Oh, maybe not. It's one tile out of range. Alright, so if I park right here, there's no way I can't hit him, right? He's the only ship I care about destroying. Screw this guy.
Fade into nothing.
Alright, finally leveled up as well. We got an ancient energy core. It's an ancient machinery. Alright, so it's just all cargo. And some scrap. It's a much needed scrap at that. We need to repair our ship. First thing I'm going to do is upgrade. It's 115 to upgrade. Upgrade the RAM. Let's repair a hole first. Downgrade this. I think the hull being upgraded is more important than the RAM. Alright, what do we have here? We get to choose choose flagship common post ability. We have swing run and torpedo control, so reinforced shields. I believe Cassia has an ability that affects this. So a chosen sector of the flagship's void shields is reinforced until it suffers damage. Reinforced sector has an increased chance of absorbing enemy attacks and loses only half of its strength when absorbing damage. Using this ability removes any previous reinforcement. I forgot what Cassie's ability actually does. Can we not see it from here? So you do get some different abilities depending on who's where. She gives you torpedo control. I actually have to go to their companion page to see what they do. Well, we'll worry about that later. Alright, new heading. While moving, the flagship may make its next turn at 90 degrees instead of the usual 45. Warp Wave. Blows of the Immaterium cause an enemy ship to immediately turn 45 or 90 degrees depending on the ship's maneuverability. If the enemy ship has suffered hull damage, this abrupt turn additionally deals damage equal to a percentage of the ship's missing hull for a 45 degree turn. It does that damage twice for a 90 degree turn. That seems pretty absurd. Plus you can manipulate it. Well, I guess you don't know which way it's going to turn. But you can always take its prow weapons and angle it elsewhere so it can't shoot at you. I like that one. Arc Augury. Flagship's next shot gains +2 extra range. I'm going to go with Warp Wave. That sounds really cool. And very useful. Oh, we get another one anyway, so I guess Reinforced Shields? No, new heading is probably better. It seems like the ship combat's all about manipulating your positioning for shields. Alright, so posts and abilities. On top of firing weapons, ship combat involves using abilities from various ship posts occupied by your trusted officers. Increase your ship's level to gain access to new abilities. Each post can have up to 2 basic abilities and 1 ultimate ability assigned to it. Only 1 ability from each post can be used per round. The cooldown time before an ability can be used again is determined randomly and can take up to 3 rounds. Cool. I'm still happy with everybody's current positions. Oh wait, what's going on here? You can upgrade new heading? So the requirements to upgrade it, it's 100 scrap. You have to use the current ability at least once. Okay. But not all of them have an upgrade like that? So if I'm understanding this correctly, it's basically like an experience upgrade, right? So like you upgrade it by using it. Okay, well, I guess we'll start with the outermost planets and work our way inward. Cool. Oh no, let's go to the ship first, the Hulk. Ooh, drifting void ship. Oh, we're gonna board it. Okay, this might be Gene Stealers. Let's go scan all the planets first, and then we'll make a choice. Alright, not explored. This is probably just, yeah, plasma batteries. Gas giant. We don't get to name it? Alright, some grenades, medikits, and cargo. Nice. Yeah. Do that. It's provisions. Why not? I've seen a planet burn once before. A Zarmaga. Exterminatus was invoked. Incendiary cyclonic torpedoes were deployed. The world burned for several months until there was nothing but ash. Yeah, click over there. Ooh, adamantine. Absolutely. The Hermitage. A small human dwelling stands on this barren, deserted planet. Scouts report that an old hermit lives there, who spends his days in prayer to the Emperor. Ask the old hermit for a blessing. To the Lord Captain's surprise, the old hermit turned out to be a navigator. When the old man discovered the noble status of his visitor, he willingly recounted his tale. He had retreated to this planet long ago, back when he was still in his youth, after he had realized that his mind would not withstand frequent forays into the Immaterium, the realm of the arch-enemy. The hermit spoke with pride about how he had worshipped the Emperor each and every moment of his life. When he mentioned the golden light of the Astronomicon, his voice quivered. When his guests left, he stared after them for a long time, his gaze filled with sadness. That's it? Okay. Still. Oh, neat. Also, I should have interrupted Heinrich's commentary, because it could have been a conversation between him and another companion. Alright, drifting void ship. Let's rock and roll. That's probably fine. I should probably familiarize myself with her stuff, because she has abilities that I wouldn't normally use. I do like take aim. Move, move, move. Man, we can make it work. It's not... Let me see. The temporary wounds I really care for finest hour, but... It works... I guess it works fine, because we do have 2 vanguards in our party. And their temporary wounds stack. I'm fine with leader's assault. Commanding voice is fine, because she'll be in the back. Yeah, I mean, most of it's fine. I probably wouldn't have grabbed heroism or march. So I guess it's really just the 2 talents. Plus she has some like ballistic skill upgrades that I didn't really care for. Like commerce was fine. Commanding voice. Yeah, I mean nimble I wouldn't have grabbed, but I mean, it's kind of like grabbing the is it duelist on my main character? I want to refamiliarize myself with her stuff. Since I didn't pick them myself, I want to make sure I know what she's capable of. Yeah, I do like heroism. I might end up grabbing that on my main character. I think you can grab previous archetypes talents when you're in a new archetype. This allows her to basically, well, if we use a heroic act, she gets a free stack of leader's assault. Yeah, I mean it's not the worst. I just don't want to grab march or move, 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 or march. All right, well I'm gonna call it here, and next time we'll explore this drifting void ship. It's not a space hulk, so there may not be gene stealers here. But we'll see. Either way, for now, thanks for watching. Oh, actually, you know what? Real quick, I'm thinking about it. Let's make sure we're equipped with consumables. I should probably do the monofilament, right? Like something she'd have equipped. Or the Eldari grenades. I could see him using that. More fire for her, and yeah, that'll do. Alright, I'm gonna call it here. Next time we'll explore the drifting void ship. But for now, thanks for watching. Hope to see you guys in the next one.